And so whatever we discussed, I will send that. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this question is tan x equal to minus 5/12, right? And what we need to simplify. X lies in the what is.
Sir, not that question. The one after that. That one was easy only.
Oh, that and this is different. I'm not able to. Okay. Simplify this under root of
Yes, sir.
under root of 2
much
plus
memory, sir.
2 cos 4 theta. This we need to simplify now. Yeah, this is
Yes, sir.
easy now. Yes or no? This is no. I told you, 1 plus cos 2 theta just before going to exam. This was a very important formula we discussed. 1 plus cos 2 theta is 2 cos square theta.
Okay.
And 1 minus cos 2 theta is 2 sin square.
Sounds good, theta.
Yeah, very important formula this is. So here, this is what is the simplification. 2 plus, here you take 2 common. If you take 2 common, what you get here? 1 plus cos
1 plus cos 2 theta. Cos 4
4
theta.
theta. Yes. So what you get here? 2 plus under root of 2 plus, this is 2 into 1 plus cos 4 theta. 1 plus cos 4 theta is 2 theta means theta. 4 theta means what you get?
2 theta.
So what you get finally?
2 cos square 2 theta.
Right. Over that's it. 2 theta. Okay, under root 2 plus this 2 square when it comes out of the root 2 cos
2.
when it comes out, then again apply the same law. Apply the same law. 2 if you take on 1 plus cos 2 theta, right? Which is under root of 2 into 2 cos square theta, which is going to be
2 cos theta is the answer.
yeah.
Sir, I saw the under roots and I didn't think of anything else. I just thought the only way we could solve it is by squaring.
Mhm. But simplification.
This is easy only. It was
Yes,
hard
yes,
also.
yes. This is a simplification. No, if you have,
Yes, sir.
what will you do by squaring on both sides? No, it is simplification. Now, simplification means okay. This is one question. Remaining all you did done. Actually, this is 1 minus. This is there in exemplar. No? Cos 2x minus 1 by cos 4x minus 1. Cos 2x minus 1 by cos 4x minus 1. This was there in exemplar. We did this. Limit extends to 0. You did.
Yes, sir, I did it. So 1 second, I'll get my book. I'll just check my answers also.
But what did you do? Limit extends to 0. This what did you do? 1 minus cos 2x. This is this formula now what we used actually.
Sir, I used 1 minus 2 sine square x minus 1 by 1 minus 2 sine square 2x minus 1.
Correct. Very good.
And after that, I don't know if what I did is right, but I wrote limit extends to 0 sine square x by x square by sine 2x whole square by 2x whole square.
Correct. 1 minus this is also sine square 2x minus 1. Yeah, this is what we have done.
Yes, sir. And then we
2
get
2 also gets
2 2. Yes, sir. That also gets cancelled.
extends
So
to sine square x by
x square
2x. Yes, this you can write as sine x by sine 2x whole square we can write, right? Same limit applies here also.
Sir, yeah, that is also right.
Yes, you have to divide with x, right? Sin x.
Yes, sir. X into x, like
Sin
multiply and
2x
divide
by
it.
x. Yes, this whole square here.
2x, right?
Yes,
Because
2.
one-
That's why 2 we have to multiply here. Yeah, dividing.
Yes, sir.
Dividing.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this is going to be 1 by 2 whole square.
Yes, sir. I got 1 by 4 as the answer.
Okay, anyway, so okay, this trigonometry exemplar we did not do, yes or no?
Yes, sir. So, but the
Exemplar.
questions, I went through them before the exam.
This one.
Yes, sir, for trigonometry limits, I did everything. For trigonometry also, I went through the questions, and it seemed a lot like all of them were from 10th grade.
Okay.
Like there are a lot of questions from this also, from 11th grade also, but there were also a lot of questions from what we learned in 10th grade. I mean, when I was
Acha.
solving them, a few of them, I realized that a little.
Okay. So shall we go to next topic? So limits after finishing this derivatives, once we'll do again, once again we'll do exemplar questions, whichever we did not do. See, if we have more practice on, this.
But, a small thing.
Yes.
So my laptop ran out of charge. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
No problem. That's okay.
Yes, so in the paper, I had another doubt. I
Yes.
just want to know if my answer is right.
Okay.
So the sixth question, I don't know if I zoomed in because I thought the clarity would go if I sent the entire thing.
Okay, no, tell me.
But,
Question you can tell.
Sir, I'll send it again. I think it'll be better that way. So the sixth question in the paper, I've sent it again.
Okay, sixth question. This question in textbook only. No? Limit text
Yes, sir.
pi by 2. Tan 2
So I took x minus pi by 2 as y.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Exactly. You can take this also
So,
pi.
but I still am not sure if what I did is right.
Yeah, x minus pi by 2 you have taken as y, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So,
So that way y tends to 0 and
yes,
we
y.
get tan 2.
Okay, right. So then this is going to be limit. This is going to be as x tends to pi by 2, x minus pi by 2 tends to 0. That is y tends to 0.
Y tends to 0.
Tan of this is 2
2
in
into y plus pi by 2.
y plus pi by 2. Y, this is minus y. This is minus y, no?
Yes, sir, minus y.
Limit, this is going to be y tends to 0. And this is tan of 2y plus pi.
By 2.
Yes, sir. So this is pi plus theta, third quadrant. Y tends to 0. This is pi plus 2y, na? Pi plus 2y.
Yes, sir.
Pi plus theta, third quadrant, tan 2y. By minus y.
Yes, sir.
So here you can take minus out. Minus limit. As y tends to 0, 2y tends to also 0. Tan 2y.
Sir, I didn't write 2y tends to 0.
No problem. That's okay.
Yes, sir.
2 you have to multiply and divide. Answer is minus 2.
Yes, sir, minus 2. And so the rest of the questions, most of them were from the textbook only, so
Okay.
it wasn't a problem.
So shall we go to derivatives?
Yes, sir. Actually, we finished derivatives also, sir, in school in this 1 week.
Oh, very nice.
So,
Derivative.
but limits are understood very well in class also and over here, but derivatives I'm a little confused in a few
Oh,
places.
okay. Derivatives are differentiation.
Yes, sir.
So differentiating a function. Okay, differentiating a function or finding derivative of a function. Finding derivative or differentiation. Differentiating or finding derivative is same. Okay. Two ways we can say. What is this? See, so definition is what I'm telling. Definition. So definition we have to accept as it is. So here, just we have to hear and accept. So then we see geometrical interpretation. So here, let first of all, let a point, because whenever we say differentiation, differentiation at a point. So at a point A belongs to domain of f of x. So every function will have domain. So that's important. So in the domain only we discuss. Domain means x value, input values. So okay, A belongs to domain of f of x. That A belongs to domain of f of x. So here derivative of f of x at x equal to A is defined as like this, defined as f dash of A equal to limit, here this we say limit h tends to 0 f of A plus h minus f of A by h. This is the definition. So that means what? If you find the limit as h tends to 0, f of x plus h minus f of your x plus h minus f of x by h. But in the place of x, what is there? A. See, but generally what we say general means what? X at x. General means at x. Okay, generally differentiating or finding derivative of f of x is f dash of x equal to limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h minus f of x by h. Okay, did you find what is the difference between these two? What is the difference? See, simple, you need not remember all this. So derivative of a function is at a point A. This is differentiation, general differentiation. Differentiation or derivative, finding derivative of f of x is f dash of x is. Means what here? Just simply x is there here. We are finding derivative of f of x, that is we represent with f dash of x. Derivative of f of x, we represent with f dash of x. So here what is the definition? This is limiting value of the function when h tends to 0, f of x minus h minus f of x by h. So this is the definition. Then we'll see its geometrical interpretation we see. Geometrical interpretation we see. Geometrical interpretation, meaning we see. Geometrical interpretation we see. It's a geometrical interpretation we see. Here, if at all you see here, I'll write here. Let's say a function is like this. The function is like this. This is f of x curve. F of x. Now here point A. This is point A, x equal to A. Now this point is, we have to actually, their h is very small value actually. H is very small. H is very, very small actually. Here x equal to a plus h. That means what? This is h width h, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
This becomes what? This point becomes what? Tell me. This becomes what? If this is a, if this much is a, this becomes what? F of a. Yes or no? This becomes f of a. Why?
Yes, sir.
You put a here, then this is f of a. Therefore, this point is a comma f of a. Yes or no? This point.
Yes, sir.
So this point is a plus h. Now this is going to be, this point is going to be this point, a plus h, comma f of a plus h. Like this. A plus h, comma f of a plus h. Right?
Yes, sir.
So now I am drawing the curve. This is, let's say this is point A, this is point B. I am drawing the curve like this. Okay. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Here you see slope of AB. What is slope of AB? Slope of AB,
Right. M2
y2 minus y1 by x2
by 2
minus
minus. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
f of a plus h minus f of a by a plus h.
Plus h minus a.
A gets cancelled. This is slope of a, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is slope of a. Till now, you don't see. This is a definition they define like this. Some some purpose that purpose I will tell you why they defined, why they have to define like this. So, but you see now you understand. This is this and this is same only, na? This is slope only, na?
Yes, sir.
You observe this is slope.
So, but do they ask the derivation of such?
No, derivation. They don't ask, but for our understanding, whatever we learn, we should understand nicely. That's the reason they don't understand in proof.
Yes, sir.
But this is important. Yeah, this definition important. Proof is not required, but this definition is no. Actually, here this is not a derivation. This is geometrical interpretation. This is a definition. This is geometrical interpretation. Definition you must remember. Yeah, derivative definition you must remember. Okay.
Yes, sir.
This is slope. You are able to observe this one. Limit you leave f of x plus h minus f of x by h. F of this also in the place. See, these both are same. What's the difference between these two? Here in the place of x, a we put because at x equal to a. Na? Here at x equal to a.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, here x only we put. This is general. General means what? X value you can put anything. At 2, 3, 4, 5, anywhere. At x equal to a, it's x only. Right. So here you see it, huh? This is slope of AB now. Slope of AB. Okay. Now what is this? Is see here limiting value of this slope. Limiting value of this slope of this AB, limiting point of slope of AB, when h tends to 0, as h tends to 0 means what? H is a very small value here.
Very close to 0.
Yes, that means what? Width is, width is, as width becomes close, see here, as width becomes very small, as h is tending to 0. H is tending to 0 means what will happen? This B comes here, yes or no? This is coming here, right? This comes here, right? H is small means it will come here. B comes here, right?
Yes, sir.
H is small means B comes here. Even
Yes,
comes here. So that means next page I'm going. See, that means like this. Here H is here. H is this distance. So it will be here. It will be here. That means what? This curve which was like this is going to be like this. Like this. Now it very finally is very close. What will happen? It will be like this. It will be like this, right? So as
Yes, sir.
h tends to 0, as h tends to 0, f of the slope f of x plus h minus f of x, x only I am writing in the place of x, x plus f of a by h, as h is tending to 0. This is called f dash of x. F dash of x. So practically, what is this? So that means if you see here, this is a slope only. Na? This is slope only. Na? As h is tending to 0, this is f dash of a. That means what? So here at this point, x equal to a, this slope, this is called simply what you can say, slope of, you can simply say slope of f of x at x equal to a. Simply this means this. At x equal to a, this slope only. Now finally, this is slope at x equal to a. At x equal to a, slope. At x equal to a, at x equal to a, this is slope. That means what? This h is very close, almost here, very close. Now this h is very small, means what? They are very close. So the slope of the curve at a point. So what you can say? This is simply, you can say slope. Slope of,
But though it's very close, can we say it's just x equal to a?
yeah. So that, yeah. So what will happen? It's very close. When it is very close, almost one point only. Na, it is. It's going to be point.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's going to point only. At this point, what is the slope? So now this curve is there. This is a point A is there. At this point, what is the slope? So finally, it boils down to slope of the curve at a point. Okay, slope of f of x at x equal to a, slope of a curve at x equal to a. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now see. Now what is the, I told you this, what is the purpose? Okay, let's now curve is like this. Okay, now I'm drawing another curve. Curve is like this. Now slope, see. Now now here you find slope. Slope you can find out here. You can find out here. You can find out here. You understand? Now if you find their slope, if you find their slope and then find the slope here, find the slope here, find slope here, find slope here. If you find slope, then you can understand by, see here, differentiation we say. Na? So if you find slope here and then here and then here and then here. So what will happen is this curve is either increasing or it is decreasing, you can understand by slope. Okay, now slope is how it is changing. Depending on, you don't know how is the curve. Let's say you don't know f of x equal to, let's say you have f of x equal to some x. Okay, f of x equal to x only I am saying. So f dash of x you found. You know derivative. Derivative of x is what?
1.
1. Good. 1. So this is constant. Constant. So now put x equal to, you put 2 also, 3 also, 4 also, 5 also. That means what? Slope is not changing. Slope is this much only, 1 only. That means what? Slope is not changing means what? This curve is like this. Sorry. Slope is not changing. Yeah. This curve is like this. Slope is not changing. Here also slope is same. Here also same. So that means what? This is like this. Like this. Slope means what? Here slope means you have to draw like this only. Na? Understand? Here means we drawn like this. Okay. Here means you have to draw tangent. Here means you have to draw tangent. Tangent is that curve only. Tangent of the line is the same thing. Okay. For this, what is the tangent? That's itself is the tangent. For the line, see, for this curve at this point, what is the tangent? Tangent is, this is the tangent. Okay. For this line, what is the tangent at this point? That line itself.
That line, yes, sir.
Line itself. So here, what you can do, you can find out by using the slope, you can find out the curve is increasing or decreasing. And not only that, we say many practical problems. A particle is moving on a curve. So whether it is increasing its speed or decreasing its speed, many applications will be there. So, but anyway, now you see, now what do you understand now? Now here, this is what? Slope. Okay, now slope of here AB. AB is here now secant line. When AB is secant line, when H is tending to 0, B approaches A. Yes or no? When H is comes closer and closer here, then B approaches A. Yes or no? This B also.
Yes, sir.
approaches here. Here B is here. B is here. B is here. That means secant becomes what now? Secant becomes what? Tangent. Okay, as h is tending to 0, secant, the secant line we say, here AB is secant line we say, this AB becomes, you know now the secant line is, no?
So I understood what a secant line is right now, but
Yeah, AB, now AB is secant line. But now this
yes, sir.
tangent, as h is tending to 0, now this becomes what? Slope of tangent. Slope of tangent at a point. Okay. Now this is going to be slope of tangent at a point. Here at this, in this case, slope of a tangent. This is going to be slope of the tangent at x equal to a. So that's what is a geometrical interpretation. Its meaning. Geometrical interpretation means what? Geometrically, what is the meaning of this? Meaning is slope of AB here, as h is tending to 0, the slope of the secant becomes slope of the tangent. Okay, what you need to remember, this definition you need to remember. Simple, this only. Definition means f dash of x equal to limit distance 0, f of x plus h minus f of x by h. You have to remember this definition. Okay?
Yes, sir.
It's not difficult actually. Here x is there, here x comma f of x, here x plus h comma f of x plus h. So this is slope only, y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. But here x2 is x plus h minus x1 is x, like that. So it's not difficult. So this is a definition and meaning. Okay. Right. So then we'll see. Did they tell this geometrical interpretation in the school?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. That is okay, na? Slope, actually, slope of the tangent.
Yes, sir, I understood you.
Slope of the tangent. Okay, right. So here now we have two standard derivatives we need to know. Standard derivative of standard function, you can say otherwise derivatives. Okay, standard functions and their derivatives. That means what? Here first, the number one is what? F of x equal to x to the power of n. What is the derivative of this? F dash of x is? What is the derivative of x to the power of n?
No, I haven't been paying attention in the math classes also. N to the power n minus 1.
No, I into x to the power of n minus.
X to the power n minus 1.
Yeah, this is, you remember, n into a to the power of
yes, sir, I remember. When you wrote n, I realized it's n.
Yeah. That only, n into a to the power of n minus 1 it comes from. Okay, right. So
yes, sir.
Otherwise, you can say like this. Number one is d by dx also you can say. D by dx, this is only representation, don't get confused. D by dx of x to the power of n. That means what? Derivative. This meaning this is only representation. D by dx of x to the power of n. N into x to the power of n minus 1.
N minus 1.
This is only representation. How do you represent f dash of x? Either you can write f dash of x like this, or you can say d by dx of x to the power derivative. This meaning simply derivative. It's only what is symbol of derivative. D by dx of x to the power of n into x to the power of n minus 1. This is very important. Under this, what comes? D by dx of x. Simply you can say dx by dx, which is 1. Now we told, no? Just now we told. Okay, this is 1. And next, under this, what comes? D by dx of a constant. Any constant is derivative of
0.
Yes.
Yes.
Slope actually. Slope constant, for constant, the slope will not change. So that's good. Okay, right. So this we will see first. This we will see, so how do we derive? Yeah, for this derivation is important. For this derivation is important. Proof for derivation of this is we use this formula for this derivation is important. But derivation is easy, na? What is here f of x? X to the power of n. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Here what we need, f of x plus h, no? We need f of x plus h. That is x plus h over to the power of n. Okay. Now f dash,
Yes, sir.
what is f dash of x? Limit, this is h tends to 0 and h is tending to 0. F of x plus h is this one. I am writing directly.
Yes, sir.
F of x plus h is x plus h over to the power of n. I am not writing formula. F of x plus h is x plus h over to the power of n minus x to the power of n by what I should write h and h is equal to 0. Yeah, this is f of x plus h minus f of x by h. So for this, we have to find out the limit. Here you see, this is not, this is x is constant here. X is constant, h is variable. Yes or no? H is tending to 0.
Yes, sir.
This is like this. Limit x tends to 0. Here like this. Here. Here a plus x whole to the power of n minus a to the power of n by here x. Like this it is.
Yes, sir. I understood it.
Yeah. Sure. Good. So here, yeah. Here you know this formula. You know this formula. Yeah, x plus h over to the power of n minus x to the power of n. You know it's this formula. You know this formula. What is it? X to the power of n minus a to the power of n. Formula. You know what is it? X minus
Yes, sir.
yeah, x minus a into x to the power of
Ex-
n minus 1 plus x to the power of n minus 2 into a, like this one, right?
Yes, sir.
Like that only here also we have to use that. Okay. Otherwise,
Okay, sir.
another thing, what is that? Another thing, n into x to the power of n minus 1. Here, this formula, what is this formula? As x is tending to 0, what is the formula? Here, this is x to the power of n minus this is a to the power of n by x minus a. This is. So, what is that we can do? What we can do here is, just a minute, this one. No? You can use direct formula or you can use. So, what we can do here? A plus h, a plus x, a plus x. You can take as some y. You can take as some y. Yeah, you simply can write here a plus x minus a. You can write, yeah. So here, if you take this now, something like y. So that means what? Y to the power of n minus here a to the power of n by y minus a. Same formula. What is that? N into a to the power of n minus.
N minus 1.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Because here what we can, if you put here like this, then what you get here? Limit here y tends to.
Tends to.
This is now y tends to what Yes, x is tending to 0, y is tending to a. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. 0 plus a.
If you add x plus a, here is 0 plus a. Y tends to 0, here y to the power of n minus a to the power of n by y minus a. This is only formula, no? Limit.
Yes, sir.
We have formula. Limit x tends to a. F of,
Yes, sir. By
x to the power of n minus a to the power of n by x minus a. No? This only, no? Which is n into.
yes, sir.
This is same. Here also you can write like that only. This is y to the power of n minus x to the power of n by here y minus x you get. So this simply n into here in the place of a x is there. X to the power of n minus 1. Simple like that. Here actually x is a variable. Here h is the variable. X is constant now, like here. The first formula.
Yes, sir. I understood.
If you remember where it is coming from, then you can understand n into x to the power of n minus.
So the proof is also very easy there.
Yes. Okay, but proof, how do you write proof like this? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Is to 0 x plus h tends to x. Okay, now put this as y. Take this as y. Y tends to x. Like this.
Yes, sir.
You should write like that first. First, you should write like that. Then what you should do? Then you should go for. Yeah. Then you should go like this now. You should write f dash of x equal to like this limit. Here h in the place of h y tends to x. Here this is a here like this x tends to a. Here y tends to x. Here in the place of x y is there. So this is y to the power of n minus x to the power of n. By here h is what? H becomes what? Here x plus h may have taken as y. So here h becomes y minus x. Y minus.
Minus x.
Yeah, n into here a means x. n into a to the power of n minus.
Yes, sir.
This. And here 1 means what? Here 1, if you take x na, x plus h minus x by h, whole to the power of n is not there. Then h by h you get, which is 1. If you see this proof.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So first, so second one is d by dx of k f of x equal to what you can write, k you can keep aside, and what you can write is d by dx of f of x. I think you know this. Simple. Constant you can always keep aside.
Yes, sir.
Next, d by df of f of x plus g of x minus also. What you can write, d separately you can do d by df of f of x plus or minus d by dx of g of x. You can write this also.
Yes, it's very similar to limits. You can
Limits,
do the
but
same thing in limits also.
but d by dx of f into g, two functions are there, f of x into g of x. Then you can't do this. This is different.
Okay, then it can't be multiplied.
Yes, f of x into d by dx of g of x plus g of x if you keep aside d by dx of f of x. This is somewhat different.
Okay. Yes, sir.
This all we can prove by the same formula we can prove. This all we can prove. This one anyway easy. This one we can easily prove. Second one what? Second one is proof is easy. Because now limit, second one, limit h tends to 0, f of x plus h. F of x plus h minus f of x by h na, for second one proof. Simple na? Becomes what?
Yes, sir.
H tends to 0. F of x plus h is what? K is same in the place of f of x plus h minus this is f of x only. By here down h. Sorry, k, right? F of x is k f of x na. This total function na.
Yes, sir.
Simply k comes common, right? K comes common. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
K into this remaining is d by dx of, remaining part is d by dx of f of x. Simple. For this also simple like that only. But for fourth it is different. Multiplication you can't do. Constant you can remove, constant you can keep aside and derivative for the function. Here this one also you can do, same proof. But the fourth is different. F of x into g of x is different.
So, how do we prove that then?
Fourth one?
Yes, sir.
Fourth one little different. Okay, we'll do that. Fourth one we will see. Yeah, f of x is what? Here in this case, f of x I am taking as, I will take as f and g if I take confusion. So therefore I will take as p of x into q of x. Okay? These two functions,
Yes, sir.
practical like this. F of x equal to like x sin x, like this. X sin x. Understand, x is one function, sin x is another function. How do you differentiate this? X into sin x. Okay. Now f dash of x. What is f dash of x? Formula. Limit h tends to 0. F of x plus h minus f of x by
H.
Yes. So now we write limit h tends to 0. F of x plus h means in the place of x like this. P x plus h into q of x plus h minus phi of x into q of x by whole thing divided by h
H.
like this. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Then next limit h tends to 0. Yeah. Here. Yeah. P of x plus h we have to take just a minute. Okay.
Yes, sir.
We,
See, otherwise,
yeah.
the
Just a
formula
minute.
isn't hard to remember, I think, and the proof
Yeah,
isn't
yeah.
given in the textbook also. So.
No. This is there, no? Like this, no? This formula is there, no? The proof of this essential. Okay. You like this u dash of x, no? Just a minute. Proof. Just a minute. The proof is given or not? Let's see. Okay, proof is not given. Okay, just a minute. This only formula u v old dash u v dash we say. You understand? First of all, keep u dash v. That means one function keep aside, other function derivative. So this is referred to as Leibniz rule of differentiation product of function or the product. Full similarity quotient. Okay. The proofs of this follow essentially from the analogy. We will not prove this here. Okay, we will not prove this here. Okay. Proof is not given here anyway. So okay, we'll see the proof later. Okay. Addition and subtraction. Okay, anyway, we have to, I think we have to like this. Maybe P of x, Q of x. P of x into Q of x plus h. We have to add and subtract, I think. Minus P of x into Q of x plus h. You have to add and subtract, and then from this we take P of Q of x plus h is common. then what we get is here P of x plus h minus P of x by h. Hope you understand. These two I have taken. These two terms I have taken. Another two terms are there here. Okay, these two terms are there remaining. What is that? These two terms are there. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
This added. From these two, what comes common automatically is here minus P of x into Q of x is there, and then minus P of x into P of x plus h is there. By h, this automatically that is there. So,
Yes, sir.
but this you can understand. This you can understand is P dash of x. Yes or no? Yes or no? This is
Yes, sir.
F of x plus h minus P of x by h. F of x plus h minus F of x by h is F dash of x. Here is this P dash. P dash of x into here in the place of h if you put 0, Q of x. This is done. One thing is done. Minus limit. H tends to 0. Here one more here. What is the P of x? No?
So if we
Yeah. This is a P dash of x into Q. Understand, one function we keep aside and P dash Q minus P dash Q minus PQ dash we get. Okay. So again we have to add and subtract one more. Okay, anyway, that I will simplify and I will tell. Next class maybe we will discuss this.
yes, sir.
Okay, right. So okay, anyway, but these are the formulas. So yeah, this is 1 and 2 and 3 and then next we see some algebra formula. In algebra we have only one formula. Algebra means x, no? D by dx of x to the power of n. This is one formula only, n into x to the power of n minus 1. For this only another formula I told, d by dx of only if we have x, this is 1. Next 3, d by dx of constant into x is constant only. This all I am just writing because of clarity only. D by dx of constant alone is 0.
0.
Yeah. This means 1 to the power of 1. Na? This means 1 into x to the power of 1 minus 1. Yes or no? From this,
yes, sir.
1 into n into x to the power of n minus 1. And then for this, what? K into x, no, k constant keep aside for x ka 1. K into x ka 1. For this, what? Constant if we keep aside d by dx of 1 actually this is d by dx of 1. So k if you 1 in the sense what is this one? 1 means x to the power of 0. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, when x to the power of 0 comes, what will happen? D by dx of x to the power of 0. 0 into x to the power of 0 minus 1. Like this you get. That is 0. That's why constant is 0. But this definition I am connecting to this only. With this only it will come. Next. Why? But I will write d by dx of 1 by x I will write. This is no 1 by x. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So 1 by x how to do? See d by dx of 1 by x how to do? X to the power of minus 1 you should write. Okay. This is x to the power of 0. X to the power of 1, x to the power of 0, x to the power of minus 1. So it's simply minus 1 into x to the power of minus 1 minus 1. Yes or no? N minus 1. No? N is minus 1 here. Here n is minus 1. Simply n is minus 1. N into x to the power of n minus 1. That is minus x to the power of minus 1. That is minus 1 by x square.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this you should remember also. 6. Now similarly, if I write d by dx of 1 by x square, can you not do this one easily?
Yes, it can be done easily.
Can be done. Right. Next. So, next one. Next part. Okay, this is algebra. Means x in the form of x. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Next. Then d by dx of sin x. You know this?
Can you go back to the previous slide for 1 second?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, d by dx of sin x, you know what? Cos x.
So we can prove this also, right?
Yeah, we should know the proof for this. What is that d by dx of sin x is cos x. No, we have to prove. So your f of x is what?
So we proved it all of this in class for sin x, cos x,
Ah, yeah, you proved,
tan
huh?
x. Yes, sir.
Oh, nice, nice. Okay. Okay, then good. Then we'll go for. Okay, now once again you do that, no?
Yes, sir. I'll do
If
it
you have
again on my
any,
own.
if you have any doubt, then you can ask. Minus
Yes, sir.
sin x. Next, d by dx of, we should know tan x. For tan x, differentiation is secant square x. Next, this you should know. 9, 10. D by dx of tan x, then next secant x. Is secant x tan x. And next, d by dx of cosecant x. Is minus cosecant x. Next, d by dx of cot x is minus cosecant square x. This much we should know. So all these formulas we should. Algebra,
Yes.
algebra only one formula. This only, through this only all you get. Huh? And then next, this is trigonometry. Trigonometry, 6 trigonometric functions, 6 derivatives.
Yes, sir.
That's it. You have nothing else more than this. Yes. So, yes, so this formula quotient rule we have one. One quotient rule we have. Okay, polynomial and trigonometric functions, everything these proofs are there. Okay, 3.2. Okay. What shall we do is, better one thing, it will be done. Yeah, quotient rule. Product rule, quotient rule. What is quotient rule? D by dx of u by v is v into v u dash minus v u dash minus u v dash by v square. Or you can say like this. This only u dash. First you do this, no, u dash v minus u v dash by v. You only you are doing. Or this is what is product rule? Product rule you get plus. Product rule, what is the d by dx of u into v? Is you start with u dash v plus here u v dash. Like this is a product rule. Product rule.
Yes, sir. Sir, can you do an example?
Yes, where u and v are functions in x. Functions in x. You do all examples you have to do. Okay. I will do this, but you do all examples you must. Okay. Okay. Example. What is it? Let's say we have to find out d by dx of sin x into x square.
Yes, sir.
Let's say we have to do this. So what is the formula? This is u, this is v. U dash, that means what? D by dx of sin x. Okay. This x square keep aside. Okay, x square keep aside. That means one function keep aside, then other function you do. And the next what? Then if you keep sin x aside, now sin x aside, then d by dx of x square. This only we can write like this. What is it? U dash, no? Sin x ka dash. into x square. This. If you keep sin x aside, then x square ka dash. Like this. So what is the dash means what? Derivative. Here also we wrote same thing, here also we wrote same. So what is the sin x derivative? Cos x. Into x square. Whenever it comes, no, x square you should write first actually. X square cos x plus here sin x into x square ka derivative. X square derivative is 2x into sin x. That means what? One function you are keeping aside, other function you are doing. Another function you keep aside, first function you are doing derivative. Hope you understand this.
Understood, sir.
Like that. So product rule also will do. So here derivative of the following functions. No? In this function sin x into cos x is there. What rule you should apply?
It is the one that the rule that we used right now.
Exactly. Here direct.
So I'll do all the examples for next class. And can we discuss the exercise or should I do the exercise as well?
No, you can do exercise also you can do because but here examples you first to do. No? Examples if you do then you'll get lot of clarity here. Okay?
Yes, sir. I'll do the examples.
Yes. So and next example, one more. V by x. So simply I'll write like this. Sin x by x. Sin x by x. This is u, this is v. What will we do is we keep x aside because we have to differentiate sin x first. Here this is important. Here any function you can because plus is there. You can keep one function aside. You can do this one. You can write this one first or this one first. But here you must write like this. X aside d by dx of sin x minus x aside. And that means first we start with sin x only. Now we are sin x aside d by dx of x. By this is x square. Okay. What is this formula? U dash into v minus u v dash by v square. U dash, this is it's a derivative into this function. Into this function, we cannot write x after, so first only you should write. So then next sin x into this one. Okay, u v dash. This is v dash by x square. This we can write. That's why I'm telling this is. You can write u dash. U dash means this. U dash v minus u v dash. U. This is u v dash means x square dash x square. We can write anyways. Then you do differentiation. Sin x differentiation is cos x. X into cos x minus sin x into x square differentiation 1. You can write like x into this is cos minus this sin x into it's a 1. Okay, x square differentiation 1 by x square. This becomes its derivative. Okay, this becomes its derivative. Hope you are
Yes, sir.
right.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll discuss next class. If you have any doubt, we'll discuss that. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Next class can we keep tomorrow only? Which topic we have started in the school?
So we finished, I think, sir will discuss the miscellaneous exercise tomorrow in school. But I don't know which topic we'll be starting after that.
Okay, anyway, he will tell you. So tomorrow we'll have class again. Okay. Last week we did not have class. So shall we have tomorrow? Is it okay or tomorrow we have anything else?
Sir, I'm okay with tomorrow.
Okay. 4:15 we'll have class tomorrow. I will message
Yes, sir.
if Ashta has any problem, then she will let us know. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
So, thank you.
Just tell me, any doubt?
No, sir, I didn't have any doubt. I just saw the message from Ashita saying she had a class and that's why she couldn't attend this class.
Oh, right. No problem. Anyway.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.